That is LAPD group stalking, just like they were with universal waste. That's why that gentleman's going to federal prison. The amplified audible activity right now is the method of helicopter in the engineered light under the light source, which remains here at Alvarado Gardens. Universal waste, the method of amplified audible activity was the sound of dumpsters that he's moving around, creating the thunderous noise inside of my office. All right, this is the light source that remains right here. It is nowhere in Jurupa Valley, okay? And this has already been shown. It's currently 10:45 a.m. This is the maintenance of a specific environment where the Los Angeles Police Department, which represents the state of California, that's engaged in group stalking and monitoring in concert with the people. That's why you have what is the maintenance of an impossible environment, an unnatural environment, one that is conducive to what is group stalking. And what I captured inside of the venue of Country Village Apartments at the same time was the presence of engineered light inside of the depths of that leasing office. And it's the same type of engineered light that I continuously capture inside of my office. I want to be clear, that light is unnatural. It's not the product of sunlight. And it's also occurring in the depths of the office, as we've also seen manifestation of impossible light activity, reference what I've already documented. And it also coexists with what is the stalking conduct under the light source of the law enforcement agencies. And that's exactly what this is. The Riverside Police Department and the Los Angeles Police Department engaging in what is an identical behavioral pattern amongst what is a specific environment, a phenomenon. And while they are flying over me, it's amplified helicopter activity. Understand, at this distance, I wouldn't hear it inside of my office. In the same way that you're not going to hear thunderous, loud volume of dumpsters crashing by somebody that's in a parking lot, just merely moving them on the ground. This is amplified audible activity, and it's demonic, and it is also serving for what is targeting on a massive scale. And you're also looking at where it's happening. There is no sun that will be present in Jurupa Valley while it's over this palm tree right over my head, right here, at the same time. And this is already established because you already know that it remains here for the duration of the day. So what I captured in Jurupa Valley is already capturing what is impossible to be present here in Alvarado, and it's the same analysis for Jurupa Valley. If there is a sun that's remaining for the duration of the day, as you've already seen it, it's here. And remember, it's only here because I'm not in my apartment. Because at 11:17 a.m., this light source, while it's sitting right here, this is not over the edge of my apartment, over my head, where I'm going to look at it out of my living room window. Remember that. While you're seeing demons flying in a circle, the Los Angeles Police Department are demon possessed. And this is a capture. You're looking at what are seething demons as they fly in circles. That's demonic. It's called patrolling. That's a demon-possessed actor. This is the conduct of the demon-possessed. They go back and forth in the engineered light underneath the light source. That's the objective of the demon possessed. It's a very demented mind state. It's something that you're not supposed to be aware that is actually occurring, and you're looking at it amongst a group. So you're in traffic, you're walking around, and you see people walking around, you see people engaging in the same conduct, activity creation in the engineered light under the light source. But what they're actually doing, they're one entity, they're the demon possessed, and they're doing this back and forth. It's accomplished by one group. The demon possessed are flying one helicopter, and you can clearly see that demon engaging in what is patrolling by going back and forth and back and forth. And this is the direct evidence against the Riverside Police Department, against the people of the state at Country Village Apartments who were engaged in workplace terrorism and harassment by an entity, while that light source, and while I also documented during the 11 o'clock hour, because this light source isn't going anywhere. I've already prosecuted. I'm giving you a vivid illustration of what the state of California is doing. All right. It is currently 10:48 a.m. and the corrupt law enforcement agency that's engaging in demonic behavior is called terrorism. And you're going to prosecute, and you're also going to remove them from their positions. That's why. This is how you are understanding a public entity that's employing demonic methods of targeting and harassing an American citizen, criminal monitoring, which is unconstitutional, by a government to engage in. It is grounds for removal from their positions as a law enforcement agency. Understand that. It's creating what is demented behavior. That's a threat to your life. They have no business in those positions, by the way. This is what it means. It is legally relevant. All right. It is currently, again, it's 10:49 a.m. This is P.O.C. This is impossible light. You've seen it day in and day out, going through the crack of the door. Don't forget, the entity can change it all it wants. It never would have happened. It's not the natural environment. And then the analysis goes further. If that's the sun over me at Haruba Valley, there's certainly not going to be any light source hovering over me here. But you also see it here, and it remains for the whole day. 3:30 p.m. here, 5 p.m. here. But remember, yesterday, not here. Yesterday, it was behind. It was over building 18, remember? Such that the sun is setting high enough to create any sunlight through my window. That's what it did yesterday, because the entity, it's called stalking in the path with light. That's the system of group stalking. Demons stalk in the path with light. Demons target with amplified audible activity in order to target you, while they're monitoring with communication devices, and they're psychopaths that are actually pacing in engineered light. All right, this is P.O.C.